Welcome back. Today's story is Milo's Monster, written and illustrated by Percival. Milo lived in a neat little house on a neat little street. He loved his home for lots of reasons, but mainly because his best friend Jay lived next door. Milo and Jay shared the good times, the bad times, and everything in between. Nothing could beat the feeling of having a best friend. Then, one day, a new family moved into the big house across the street. Milo watched as a girl ran excitedly around the yard. She smiled and waved, and Milo waved back. Later that afternoon, Milo went to visit Jay, but he wasn't in. He had gone over to the big old house across the street without telling Milo. Jay and the girl were in the yard laughing very loudly. A funny feeling squirmed around in Milo's tummy.
"Hi, Milo,"
called Jay.
"This is Susie. Isn't her yard amazing?"
Milo nodded, but the jealous, squirmy feeling had nothing to do with Susie's massive yard, and everything to do with how much fun Jay was having without him. The next day, Jay was out again. Milo knew exactly where he would be. And sure enough, he was outside reading comics with Susie. Then Milo had a horrible thought. What if Jay didn't want to be best friends with him anymore? The squirmy feeling took over completely, and as it did, something very strange happened. A green-eyed monster popped up right beside him.
"It's not fair,"
muttered the monster.
"Jay is your friend, not Susie's."
From then on, the green-eyed monster wouldn't leave him alone. Whenever he saw Jay and Susie laughing, the green-eyed monster said they were making fun of him. And whenever he saw them playing, the monster hissed that they were having more fun without him. Every time Milo saw Susie and Jay together, the green-eyed monster made him feel terrible. So Milo decided to stop seeing them at all. If they came to his house, he pretended not to be in. If he saw them at the park, he would hide. And if either of them asked what was wrong, he just said nothing and turned away. Day after day, he walked around with only the miserable mutterings of the green-eyed monster for company. Until one day, Susie tapped him on the shoulder.
Why aren't you and Jay friends anymore?"
she asked.
"He really misses you."
She looked very upset. The monster said it was a trick, that Susie was lying, but Milo shook his head. It was time to get rid of that pesky monster once and for all. Milo shut his eyes tight. He took a deep breath and tried to force the bad feelings away. The green-eyed monster protested and muttered mean words, but its voice became quieter and quieter and quieter until at last it was completely gone. Finally, Milo could see the truth. the green-eyed monster had nearly ruined everything. Now, he did the only thing that he could. He said,
I'm sorry.
and he really was. Soon, they were all friends again, laughing and playing in Susie's yard together. Milo's smile. Nothing could beat the feeling of having a best friend, except having two of them.
If you enjoyed today's story, please hit the like button and share. Thank you for clicking on Science Reading Time. Please like and subscribe. And make sure to hit the bell to turn on your notifications. That lets you know every time I upload. Thank you.